channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel final. So Anthony will stay with us. We have big breaking news reaching us all the way from CAF and the NFF. Which one should I go with? Let me start with CAF as we have the official date of the AFCON 2025 draw. Remember we told you guys that we are bringing you the draws at the full step because the tournament itself will be hosted one of a kind, the first edition of it holding in December because it is a tournament-based football and we have talked about how it will affect club football and the rest. But CAF has officially come out to give us an opening date of which to expect the draws. Remember, the Super Eagles Nigeria find themselves in 41, which they will avoid some heavyweights because of the final they finished last edition. Courtesy of the winners, Ivory Coast. They were the host nation that time, but we are going all the way to Morocco because this time Morocco will be hosting it. But before I give you details, let me officially welcome you to the channel final, which is the channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories on fans reaction to play and post match analysis, and of course in-depth match analysis. Don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, Final with 931, on Twitter and at X Final with 931, on TikTok Final with 931, on Instagram Final with, and of course our YouTube page Final with 931. We'll give you the full version of our stories. Don't just watch our videos, want you to like, share, and drop your comments in the comment section. I know you are subscribed to the channel Final with because Final with is a short plugin bringing you fresh spotlight with stories. Believe me, it's about sport entirety. We are going to talk about it. And make sure you turn on your notification icon to get notified whenever we drop series of productions like this time I'm interested. And yes, the draw ceremony for the 35th edition of the AFCON will take place at the Mohammed National Theatre in Rabat, Morocco on Monday evening. And Morocco will host the AFCON 25 finals from December 21st, 2025 to January 18, 2026. Like I said, one of a kind. Nigeria finished second at the AFCON 2023 and currently occupies 6th position in the FIFA ranking. Also in Pot 1 are Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, and defending champions Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, since Nigeria finds themselves, the Super Eagles find themselves in Pot 1, they are definitely going to avoid the likes of Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, and the defending champions Ivory Coast. The Super Eagles head coach, Eric Chelle, will attend the draw alongside top officials, according to Nigerian NFF. That is the breaking news I said we have all the way from the NFF because they have allowed this information reach us that yes, in as much as the draws will be hosted in Morocco, we will see the emergence of our new coach Eric Chelle in the picture. He has come on, he has gone under the radar ever since we saw his last appearance in France, where he went to watch the likes of Moses Simon and the rest in Nantes. Remember, he told us that he would start doing his job on the ground, so which we wished him well. He started by overseeing the chant competitions where he's serving as a supervisory role, where the chant qualified against all odds against the Ghanaian side in a two-legged fixture, and we're here now because we are expecting much things from him. So enough of the backlash, enough of the criticism, enough of the appraisal. It is time to rally around our new coach Eric Chelle in order for us to get desired futures. Before this, there were talks about his contract where we talked about probably it is based on the World Cup qualifiers, and the NFF has enlightened us on that it is a 2-year contract plus an additional year. So definitely we are going to be seeing more of Eric Chelle after the World Cup qualifiers and after the AFCON tournament itself. It is performance-based contract. If he does well, hopefully he will stay more than 2 years. And in his words, he said he hoped to stay more than 2-3 years coaching the Super Eagles because that is where he talked about the likes of video coacher, how he watched them and how he showed that Nigeria are one of the biggest houses that hosts one of the African stars. So the 3-time African champions Nigeria have been placed in Pot 1 alongside 7-time winners Egypt, 3 times champion and cup holders Ivory Coast, 2 times winners Algeria, hosts and 1976 champions Morocco and 2021 winners Senegal. Super Eagles head coach Eric Chelle alongside team administrator Dayo Enebi Ako, alongside the chairman of NFF Technical and Development Committee Alhaji Sherif Rabiu Onuwa will attend the colorful ceremony in the heart of Morocco's administrative capital. The final tournament that begins on 21st December and ends on 18 January is unique in some ways, including being the first ever to start in a particular year and run into another year. Morocco will play host to Africa again since hosting the 1998 tournament that was won by Cameroon. The North African country was handed the hosting rights for the 2015 finals but docked at the 11th hour in the midst of the Ebola scare across some nations in the continent. The Super Eagles are also among the top 6 ranked African teams on the FIFA rankings and could therefore head one of the first round groups that will avoid the continent's top teams including host Morocco. Yes, this is not the first time Morocco has been handed the hosting right. The last time they were handed the hosting right, they dropped out in the 11th hour because of the scare of Ebola and everything. I know I've always talked about how CAF should do their due diligence in all these things because I think aside from football, humanity first. So definitely the health issues surrounding Morocco that time was not healthy enough for the players to come into play, but now they're back into the picture. And what surprises me about Morocco is the way they've taken football and they've put Africa on the world map because they are doing good things. Believe me, aside from the 2026 World Cup we're going to be seeing, they are part of the co-host of the 2030 World Cup. You know, along Portugal and Spain. Believe me, Morocco have done justice to that, putting Africa in the bigger stage. So, and aside from that, Morocco has promised us a lot of entertainment. Believe me, we're going to see top quality stadiums. Believe me, Morocco is not looking more like an African country. And my advice for other African countries, especially Nigeria, is to emulate this kind of act. Should I say, 3 weeks ago, we were treated to a spectacle in the CAF Awards where we saw a lot of believe me, one of the most beautiful ceremonies I've ever seen because a lot of people tagged it and that it was synonymous to the Ballon d'Or event because if you look at the stage, the presentation of award and how it was graced by the highest body of football, the FIFA president Infantino. I was graced by the apex body, the president of the FIFA body, Infantino, just to tell you how Africa has come along. If you look at the top leagues, definitely in every club is something that you can call out top African players playing in football today. So something to tell you that Africa has come a long way, and how we play football now is telling us all that yes, we can do something, and hopefully one day we'll not just do it at the AFCON stages, we win the World Cup because that is our aim. That okay, we need to do better, and that's why I should bring to you that yes, Eric Chelle, despite going under the radar for quite a while, because after the news of this, I'm not supporting you, are supporting you, are going to fail this from ex-legend, from ex-Pirates players, from Nigerian football fans, it is time to rally around him because draws and will not affect on on Monday evening as I expected. And plus final will be a show plug in bringing you that because we'll be going live on that program. We'll tell you, we'll give you exclusives as we want to be the fresh point of where you get the contact, of where you get the possible draws from. So that is what is going to happen, and the draws will take place in the National Theatre in Rabat, Morocco, on Monday evening. So that is what I should bring to you. So quickly before I go, let me quickly remind you of the headline. The We have quick breaking news all the way from CAF and the NFF. CAF has officially announced Monday evening as the official day they will do the AFCON draws. Like we said, it is one of a kind because this is the first time we're going to see an AFCON tournament being hosted in December, crossing over to January, but one of a kind. And believe me, a lot of Africans and Nigerian football fans globally are expecting a beautiful tournament, considering the fact that the last AFCON hosted by Ivory Coast was one of a kind, and we expect to improve. So believe me, Morocco will do justice on that note. And lastly, this update all the way from NFL, as they've assured us that the ceremony will be graced by our new coach, Eric Chelle. And it's something I want to see is this media presence, like I said, the way he talks to the media, his calmness and everything. So I wish us the best of luck, and hopefully we avoid some major big ones. Like we said, we're already in pot one, so definitely we avoided the likes of Morocco, Senegal, Algeria, and the rest. Hopefully we get lesser fixture. But no fixture is too small in an AFCON tournament. We have seen a big upset. Probably upset will not come against Nigeria. And since we have reached the last AFCON final in 2023, just Cote d'Ivoire edging us by 2 goals to 1. Definitely, I believe that we have improved. You understand, and we'll definitely bring the tournament home. So that is all for me. I remain your humble host, Official. Don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page final with the 9 p.m. We'll give you the full version. And that's all for me. See you guys.